All right, we got two reports here from Channel 12, actually. They actually did a decent job covering this, talking about the brush fire threat. So we're going to watch two videos here from Channel 12 about this. This is one from last night.
Fires is very real. News 12's Kevin Vesey has been speaking with firefighters about what's being done to prepare. Joining us live now from the Ridge Fire Department.
Yes, they're actually out in the Pine Barrens.
Yeah, and Doug, the chief of this department, says they're ready for whatever Mother Nature has to throw at them. And that starts with trucks like this. So this is called a brush truck, and it's made to go deep into the woods to fight wildfires. Now, thankfully, so far this year, they have not had to use this truck, and they're hoping that they won't have to use it. But this department has a lot of experience in this. In fact, some members who are here right now, well, they helped fight one of the largest wildfires in Long Island's history.
The fire was just dropping embers and fires were starting all over the place. I was never so scared in all my life.
Kathy Moretti says she's still haunted by memories of this wildfire, which destroyed her home 10 years ago. The fast-moving flames scorched a total of 1,100 acres of Pine Barrens.
It was just an intense fire, a lot of heat.
Ridge Fire Chief Wesley Phillips battled the fire for 2 days.
The wind was blowing really good that day. It was, potential perfect storm is what they say, like a freight train moving through the woods.
Today, Chief Phillips made sure his trucks are ready to go in case they're called to a similar wildfire, now that all of Long Island is in a state of drought.
We haven't really had that saturating rain, and so what we're going to see is we're going to see more brush fires.
Suffolk Fire Rescue Commissioner Patrick Beckley says there have been at least 57 brush fires in the county so far since June 3rd. He says fire safety is especially important right now.
Everybody needs to be really conscious about what they're doing with their fire hazards around their house, cigarettes, and campfires. They really need to be very cautious.
Kathy, meanwhile, has done everything she can to protect her new house, and she's hoping she never sees a fire like this again.
You're at nature's mercy, and whatever's going to happen is going to happen.
So as we've reported, there have been some controlled fires so far this year in the Pine Barrens. That's to try to prevent large wildfires. Also, officials are using drones, which is something that's interesting. They're flying them overhead to try to spot small fires in the woods to put them out before they grow.
Kevin, I well remember that big brush fire out there in Ridge. Very, very scary stuff. It's easy to see why they have those bad memories that they'll never forget.
Oh, absolutely. That woman, Kathy, right there, absolutely traumatized by what happened. She had to pack her things in a hurry and evacuate. 10 years later, Doug, she still has her to-go bag packed and ready to go, just in case something like that were to happen again.
Wow, amazing.
So good
that
report
means the
there
potential
from,
for brush fires.
There, and there's another good report today.
It's as hot and as dry as this, there's obviously a big risk for brush fires. News 12's Danielle Campbell is in Rocky Point this afternoon with what's being done to make sure.
I'm glad we're doing more controlled burns. It's a step in the right direction. That's one thing we need to be more like New Jersey on, that's for sure.
Those fires don't spark.
As News 12 has reported, fire officials are conducting controlled burns in the Pine Barrens to prevent large wildfires. They're also using drones to locate small fires in the woods so they can put them out before they grow larger. So far, fire officials out here say there have been at least 57 brush fires in the county since June 3rd, and that fire safety is more important than ever. Fire officials are asking residents to be careful with cigarettes and campfires. It's believed a cigarette ignited the 1995 wildfire in the Long Island Pine Barrens. That more than 1,000 acres had burned, and miraculously no one was injured.
For me, the heat doesn't bother me, but I know a lot of people are definitely feeling it, and I feel bad for some of the elderly people and some of the younger people that have to go through this.
You got to be very careful with, cigarettes and anything people throw outside. You got to be super careful.
Yeah, you certainly have to be careful. There's about 50,000 acres of parkland that is...
Now, watch what she says at the end. I actually like her. She's a very good reporter. She's been with them a long time. She's interviewed me, I think, once or at least twice. And she's very nice, and I like what she says at the end because she looks like somebody who could appreciate the beauty of the Pine Barrens. So.
Is Pine Barrens and pitch pine and scrub oak. Remember, that's all underneath our aquifer. Very important to our drinking water. Those the pitch pine and the scrub oak, they suck up nitrogen. They keep the water clean for us so we can drink it. But it's also eco-dependent on brush fires. That's what releases the seeds from the pitch pine so more can grow. So it's kind of a give and take here. Fire officials, again, they have the drones out. They're making sure that they keep those brush fires under control. They're out looking for them. And, of course, they're in very high alert with this state of drought here on Long Island. We're in Rocky Point. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dan. You know, when it gets us.
So there you go. It doesn't sound like the woman she had to say it in there. But like when it talked a little too much about the pitch pines, but she can appreciate the beauty of the Pine Barrens. She can appreciate the beauty of the Pine Barrens. That gets my respect right there. You know, she probably goes hiking in them and appreciates the beauty of them, unlike a lot of the other people. And you know, this is a great report here, and you know. What can I say? Great report. When you have a reporter that does a very good job, they're gonna get, they're gonna get a big applause from me because she knows, she gets it how important the Pine Barrens are to Long Island. Anyway, that'll be it for this video. Thank you for watching, and be careful out there. Again, we are in a drought, and let's hopefully get some rain soon. We need some heavy rain. We need some good heavy rain. Thank you for watching.